One of the most remarkable boats in the Special Warfare Fleet is the Mark V Special Operations Craft, or Mark V SOC.
The Mark V is different from just about any other ship you're going to find in the Navy. First of all, it's designated as a boat, not necessarily a ship. It's a very fast, very maneuverable craft with a low radar cross-section. Its main purpose, therefore, is to go in and clandestinely and very quickly and quietly insert and extract Navy SEALs.
The Mark V's virtually silent engines also help make it a natural for special warfare missions. But the 82-foot vessel is also incredibly fast. It can cruise at between 25 and 45 knots and tops out at over 50 knots.
In order to attain the high speeds of the Mark V, we use a propulsion system designed around two 12-cylinder diesels, coupled with a KaMeWa water jet propulsion system. There are no propellers underneath the boat. The water jet system allows us to move in closer to the beach and operate in water whose depths would not necessarily be favorable with the propeller system.
While swimmers are able to operate directly from the vessel, SEAL teams usually leave the Mark V in 16-foot boats called combat rubber raiding craft, or CRRCs. The Mark V's can each hold up to 4 of these rubber ducks on their back decks. Working in two-boat teams called packages, the Mark V's are able to conduct both launching and recovery operations without sacrificing mobility.
For insertion SEALs, the Mark V's will approach the beach, usually under cover of darkness. We'll take the SEALs back on the back deck. We will slow down to somewhere around 10 knots, put the SEALs in their rubber raiding craft, and launch them while still mobile. And the two Mark V's will move back away from the beach, wait for the SEALs to complete their mission. At that time, the Mark V's will approach the beach once again for extraction. They will slow down to 10 knots once again. The CRRCs will run up the back deck. Secure the CRRCs, put the platoon inside, protected from the elements, and then move away from the mission area.
Should a mission be discovered, the Mark V's are able to exit a hostile coastline at full speed, twisting and turning to avoid enemy fire. Strapped into his station like a fighter pilot, the boat's helmsman utilizes an aircraft-like joystick to fly the craft out of harm's way. Crews call this maneuver yanking and banking.
The term yanking and banking was coined by the operators of the Mark V due to the high mobility of the craft. When operating the Mark V, you get the sensation more of flying than necessarily operating a boat.
In a rapidly changing operational environment, the Mark V's are more than capable of going into action anywhere there's water enough to float them. Fully equipped two-boat Mark V packages can be carried aboard fleet amphibious transports or delivered by air.
The unique capability of the Mark V program is its mobility. We have the ability to take the entire Mark V package, that being 2 Mark V craft, the associated transporters, 4 Humvees, and any support vehicles, and load them into 2 Air Force C-5 Galaxies and transport them anywhere in the world within 72 hours' notice.
All the officers and men who crew the Mark V Special Operations Craft are justifiably proud of their mission, their boats, and their shipmates.
What is wonderful about this position is the ability to work with the latest version of the Navy's technology in the Mark V craft, and as well the most highly motivated and well-trained crew anywhere in the fleet.
This esprit de corps is part of the unique heritage of the special boat squadrons.
I would say the type of individual and the type of qualities that we need for our special warfare combatant crewmen are the same qualities as you saw in the PT boat sailor in World War II or the PBR sailor in Vietnam. In fact, in the process of creating this community, we looked back to see what type of lineage we would inherit history and traits